What's up, my dudes? How's it going? Today, dakblake here, and today we're going to be talking about a news story. Now, this one is pretty weird because it happened to me when I was in high school. Now, this was freshman year. I was just fresh into high school. I was excited. Everything was going well, and I was hanging out with a group of friends that I hung around when I was in elementary school. So it was kind of like a rebirth of friendship. Like, hey, I haven't seen you since elementary school. Now we're in high school. We're going to have a good year. And so I hung out with these group of guys. You know how the group of guys are. You know, they're kind of mean sometimes. But these group of people I haven't really known since they were kids. And so, yeah, these group of guys weren't very nice. Now, I was hanging out with them anyway because I really had nobody else to hang out with. And it was kind of like I got to bite the bullet, take the roasting bunch. And, you know, oftentimes it was like some of the people in the group I didn't even really know. Like, some guys were just there. And it didn't really have that group dynamic. Now, I know this is kind of like off point of the story and the title of the video, but it kind of makes sense. Now, we sat every single day at lunch at this same table, and we did it since the beginning of the year. But towards the middle of the year, these group of girls would get to the table first and then take up half the table, and half of us would have to stand up. And so it was like a fight of getting to the table and trying to control the table. It was like a territory. The tables were territory, and we lost our territory. So we ended up sitting there, and we just, we kept the half of the table. These other group of people we didn't really know, we didn't really care about. They kind of were snarky. They grabbed the table and kind of assumed it was theirs and wanted us to leave. They kind of made remarks, like, oh, yeah, we don't even have a whole table here. And then we would turn and be like, yeah, I know, I wish people would leave, kind of thing. And we were kind of upfront about it. It was kind of like a verbal war, but not like please leave right now, this is our table. It was kind of like a passive-aggressive fight right now. So this group, other group of people, we never even knew. Our group of people didn't even talk to them. Not one person in the group knew another person in the other group. But we came to like a shared agreement. It was like North and South Korea. We were like, don't cross this line. We get half, you get half, kind of thing. We don't want this to happen. We want the whole table, but I guess if you sit here, don't cross into our boundary, kind of thing. And so we had our own side of the table. And one morning, we went to go get some breakfast, sat down at this table, and we have the half of the table. The other people have their half. And we still don't know who any of them are. We don't even know if it's that same group. It's just, we always delineate half of the table away, So, this other group of people, you can kind of tell they were arguing. And it wasn't just like a, hey, Jeanette, why did you go out with that guy last night? Blah, blah, blah. And so these groups of girls were just arguing, and you can tell this has been going on for weeks because it was just stuff that was brought up from like nothing. Like somebody would say like, this tray is kind of in the way. Oh yeah, because you leave your trash everywhere all the time. I mean, nobody wants you in the group, kind of thing, and you keep messing everything up. Like, messing everything up? What do you mean messing everything up? You and Jet were bubble. And so, arguing like that. That wasn't the argument, but it was just kind of things that made no sense. Like, how did an argument start from a tray, But this day was special because we were sitting there, all just talking. Me and my friends were just, hey, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, dude, this teacher sucks, blah, blah, blah. Hey, did you see this video game? Oh, dude, sick. And then I turn over and I hear an argument going on. So I sat there listening to the other group of people that I now, heard a little bit of their conversation, and I kind of remember this conversation, not completely, but the way it went was there was this two girls in the other group, and they looked like they didn't like each other at all. They were arguing kind of passive-aggressively, and the other girls didn't really butt in, but, they were watching. And so what happened was they were making remarks to each other. Oh, you're rude. Oh, yeah, I'm the rude one, blah, blah, blah. And so, eventually the girl takes the other girl's apple juice and then drinks it. And that is the pivotal moment. That is where the girls got angry. She takes the girl by her hair and throws her down and goes, "You stole my apple juice. You steal my boyfriend." And then she runs and she throws her down by her hair. She takes her foot and kicks her in the face and starts stomping on her face, kicking her chest. And this is the worst fight I have ever seen in my entire life. And it was right next to me, like literally right next to me. I could reach out my hand and like pat one of the people on their head. And so they were fighting, rolling around. And this was not a clean fight. The other girl was like just stomping at the other girl. Then she would stand up and like trip the other girl on the ground. There was blood. And the craziest thing was people stopped this fight. You know how people are like, "Whoa, fight, yeah." People were like, "Okay, whoa. I'm watching somebody get murdered." And so 2 guys ripped them apart. And then the security came in like probably 30 seconds later, like, "Whoa, like break it up." Took the girls away to the front office. Their backpacks are still sitting on the floor. And in fact, one girl had her headphones that were still like they were now unplugged from her phone sitting on the floor. Somebody came up and took the girl's headphones and then walked away into the crowd of people. The guy took the girl's headphones. And then these 2 girls got taken to the office. Now, that was the craziest morning, because then as I turned to the right, back into my group of friends, their mouths were open like, "What did I just see? Did that just happen right here in front of me?" And so, I mean, it was crazy, but, you know, I thought that was how high school was going to be. Just everybody fighting and, yeah, but that was like the only fight I really saw. There were like 2 others that really got intense, but this was the only one I like really saw. And so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you've ever witnessed a fight yourself, please leave it down in the comments. I love to read your stories. If you're new, please subscribe. And if you subscribed, then please click that bell, the stupid bell that basically makes you subscribe again. Basically, you have to subscribe twice nowadays. It is stupid, and we have to go through with it now, or basically subscribing means nothing. So just please subscribe and click the bell if you can. And if you want to talk to me on Twitter, tweet at me, follow me, and then I'll follow you back. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, peace out, my dudes.